Yeah.
All right. So Real Talk with Deondre. I'm here with my boy
Terrel.
Terrel Lee on Instagram at Terrel Lee. I'm gonna drop it in the description. And so I met him at my third year in Northridge doing my undergrad. We both got the same degree, kinesiology. We did UCLA together, internship. We were interning at UCLA, getting up at 4 in the morning.
Good old days.
Bruh, last semester, keep that in mind, last semester, you think you want to ease out, we were gonna be at 4 in the morning. Well, I know he was too. I was working after that or going to class, you know what I'm saying? It was hard, but it was cool. Like, we met a lot of cool people. We but we at least saw and interacted with pro athletes, some Tom Brady.
Yeah, Russell Wilson was there getting in work.
Russell Wilson was there.
Saquon Barkley. Saw, Ndamukong Suh, however you pronounce his name. Who else we saw?
Deshaun Watson.
I
saw him.
J.J. Watt and his brothers, they was there.
Every day
Like, putting in work. I see why they in the NFL, grinding hard.
They came for like 2 months straight. And that was right after, like, that was up right after the season ended?
Yeah, it was about, I want to say it was like April. It was like April around.
Yeah, March, April.
That. Yep.
Yeah, J.J. Watt, every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's levels that you have to reach and finish. You know what I'm saying? It's the baseline, trying to get in shape. Then it's like you in shape. Then it's like elite level, either athlete or like just elite level, just your health in general. So just introducing him, he trying to get his whole personal training business going. You know what I'm saying? Online, in person, grinding hard. Everybody moving at a different mindset than most. You know what I'm saying? But not saying you can't. It's just a mindset. So with that being said, we're going to talk about some aesthetics and health. Because once y'all tap in with this man Instagram, y'all going to think, or you might think, that you can do this in a month or two. And I'm going to say this right now, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're already in good shape. So I'm going to let him talk to y'all about, well, I'm going to ask you, why do you think people set short goals like, oh, month, 2 months, I want a 6-pack, I want 5%, 10% body fat. Why do you think the goals can happen like in this amount of time?
The reason I think that is because most people, they want to train, not even train, they just want to exercise because they got like an event coming up or a vacation, and they just want to look good for their one moment. But after that event or vacation, they're done with it. So they want their quick, their quick fix, like, oh, I want to look good for here, and then boom, once it's over, they're going to fall off and go back to the bad habits, which you can't do that. You got to stay with it. It's a, you know what I'm saying? Like Nipsey said, it's a marathon. You gotta stay on with it and keep building on top of it, that compound effect. And once you get that compound effect, it's a habit, and it's easy from there. Now it's like clockwork. You just do it because it's ingrained in you. It's in the roots of you. You know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, you think, I know this answer, but I'm asking you anyway. So is lifting for your personal health better or lifting for aesthetic better?
It should start with your health because you want to be strong. You want your skeleton strong, and then
that comes with it naturally.
That comes with it. The aesthetics gonna come with it. You training for the health
all the time.
The mindset and for the physical benefits of being strong, and then the aesthetics just gonna fall with it. So
Yeah, that's what I think too. Because a lot of, I can't say just women, because dudes too. I mean, a lot of dudes too. And I think it's more like younger people. Like, once you, like, go to the gym, you think, oh, in a couple weeks, I'm going to look like this. And they just want to train arms, or girl just want to train butt. So, like, explain the importance of training your whole entire body, because I don't think people understand. It doesn't matter if you're a guy, you still need to lift legs. If you're a girl, you still need to train your back. You know what I'm saying? So, explain, like, the importance of that.
So, coming from no past history of training an untrained individual, you want to start with body weight. Get that solid foundation, like general exercises, like a lot of different variations just to get that strong foundation. And once you get that strong foundation, that muscle maturity, you can able to hold a plank without your back caving in, doing the U shape. Once you're able to handle that body weight, and then you can add the weight lifted and add the resistance to your exercises. So now you build and you're going up the pyramid. So the first stage of the pyramid is going to be like general, just basic movements. So once you master those basic movements, then you can add the weights in, build on top of it, and then you just progress from there. Overload that, progressive overload. That's how I like to go about it.
So why would you say a girl needs to train back. So why like should a girl not train just like girls want big butt. So why like explain the significance of a girl training back and upper body?
So with a girl training back, because you cover so many muscle groups at one time. For example, if you're doing that, whether you're doing assisted pull-ups, banded pull-ups, lat pull down, not only are you working back, but you're doing biceps. So you covering 2 muscle groups and core. So there's really 3, because back is a part of your core. So you covering more muscle groups at one time versus doing a lot of like single jointed, just trying to cover one muscle group. So you saving more time, you become more efficient at your working out and with your time. So yeah, you just covering more.
Your overall metabolism, like
right.
You just working in one area, especially with dudes doing just bicep and chest, you're not gonna lose weight as quick as you may think by just lifting up your body. Like your legs hold like the biggest muscles in your body. So you training, you lifting, you squatting, you putting pressure on your back, you put pressure on your hips, your butt, your glutes, your hamstrings, your everything. You know what I'm saying? So you can't replace that by just pushing bench or pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? You have to train everywhere. That causes your body to shed weight, shed fat quicker because more muscles are being worked. You know what I'm saying? So that's why with me with that legs thing, or you tell me why do dudes not want to lift legs? Like, or why is it so hard for dudes to get in there and lift squat?
My take on that is because guys want to focus
weak.
on the show muscles. They want big pecs, biceps, and some people don't even like to work back. So they just want the show muscles.
Shit.
So when you put on your shirt, what's muscle is gonna pop the most? So when they go out, they be like, yeah, all right, I got a quick pump. I look good. My biceps big, my chest is big, and that's it. You got muscle imbalances everywhere else. Your legs looking, legs just looking
non-existent.
Right. I can say if you taller, you might not have much bigger legs versus somebody who's like has a shorter frame. So, but yeah, train your legs. You want to have that solid foundation. You feel me?
Train your legs. Because if you imbalance, if you get in any type of scuffle, and all you have is weight right here and no back, no foundation to support yourself, you're going to get fucked up pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Pushed around with just a big chest and big arms. So, what about the importance of nutrition, bro?
Nutrition.
The most important. Let me put that out there first. You know what I'm saying?
Nutrition for me, my main things I like to cover is carbs, proteins, and healthy fats. Everything else is just kind of gonna fall in line. Make sure you get your greens in.
So what's the importance of not cutting out carbs completely, but like having carbs in your diet, just knowing when to plug them in, when to eat them. Okay, a lot of people want to not eat carbs. A lot of people want to go on keto, which I do not agree with at all. You know what I'm saying? So what's the importance of still maintaining like a healthy level of carbs, but not overdoing it?
So the carbs is gonna be like the main energy. You're gonna need those carbs to burn to have energy to work out. If you have low carbs, your energy is gonna be low
all the time.
So you want to eat. You can eat clean carbs. A cucumber, you can cut up a cucumber. That's a very clean carb, and it's not sugary,
wheat bread,
low fat. So wheat bread. You can do wheat bread, and clean carbs. Just keep it clean carbs, and it'll be good for you.
That's what I think too. So my thing with the carbs is don't cut them out altogether. You know what I'm saying? After you work out, that should be the time you eat the most carbs. In between then, you shouldn't be overdoing it, eating potatoes and macaroni and cheese at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta like have a balance. You can't go off. And like going back to, you said it's a marathon, not a sprint. So in case y'all didn't know, this man had probably the worst injury I ever heard of in my life. Like, I don't even know how he even still has a leg, literally. You know what I'm saying? So explain like why you work out, because I know you told me that was a big reason of why you started working out.
So the main reason.
Or explain your injury first. Like, what happened?
All right. So my injury, I was playing basketball. Working on my game, and I jumped. I landed. A guy, he didn't get me in the space to land, so I landed on his leg, and my leg hyperextended laterally. So I ended up tearing my.
That means to the outside.
Right, lateral to the outside, like a sideways V or a greater than, less than sign, just like this. Boom. So I tore my ACL, MCL, LCL, sprained PCL. I tore my hamstring. I tore my peroneal nerve. I ripped the meniscus off, and I had a dislocated patella all at one time.
That means your knee is just done. Like there ain't no. That's worse than Derrick Rose. That's done. So explain how you came back.
So when I came back, you know, after the surgery, I was doing like outpatient or whatever it's called when the therapist come to you and she worked with me, just trying to get that range of motion. That was probably the hardest part, getting that range of motion. And eventually I started going to, shout out to Westlake Physical Therapy. You know, they was with me the whole time, helped me every step of the way. And shout out to Dr. Basner as well. Dr. Basner and Bernie, which is my physical therapist. But yeah, every day I was going like 5 times a week, Monday through Friday. Some sessions was 3 hours, but I was, you know, started off with body weight and just progressed, and yeah.
That's how you do it, bro. So you hear, if you can come back from that, that's worse than damn near being in a car accident. So if you can come back from that and build from literally the foundations of walking again, to once y'all see his Instagram, to see what he's doing now, it's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? It's no excuses. Like if you able-bodied, you can walk. It's no excuse not to get in the gym. If you don't have time, make time. Get up earlier, stay up later. You know what I'm saying? Get more efficient at using the time you have. Like it's really no excuses, because if I don't even know what the type of pain that was, but to come back from that is like, that's ridiculous, man. So that's the main reason you working out, or that got you into it like that?
The injury got me like seriously all in, like dedicated. Like I have to work out every single day, or at least 4 or 5 times a week in order to build myself back. Cause I didn't want to be handicapped. You know, I felt like I can.
I feel you.
I feel like I can get my strength back, and you know,
I feel you, bro.
Cause at the time I was thinking, man, that's like a real weakness, and I didn't, you know, I want to. That's just the mindset I had. Like I got to get back, like to like my normal life again, cause I'm used to being active. And just staying at home and not being able to go to the bathroom, not being able to brush your teeth, get up and brush your teeth on your own. I got tired of asking for help. So, you know, it was just, that's what that drove me. And I just, you know,
Kept it going.
kept it going.
So with that being said, it shouldn't take all that to have to happen to you to get you inspired. You know what I'm saying? So just keeping it in perspective. Like if you able-bodied, you should be able to move. Get in the gym, work out. If not the gym right now, get outside, run. Bare minimum, no equipment needed, shit. You know what I'm saying? So we touched on that with the nutrition. We touched on aesthetics and work. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset. We touched on how my boy got started with training. Not got started, but what it got him even more dedicated with training. And so tap in with the link in the links below. I'm gonna tag him in the video. I'm gonna tag him in the Instagram. His Instagram in the description, so y'all can follow him.
All right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Terrel _Lee TERRELL is in the link description.
In the bio.
Yep.
I'm out with y'all. Can't be on the next podcast.